This is the Sig Sauer Whiskey 4 4-16 by 44, and I'm excited to have this in to do a review on it. .300 yards, Whiskey 4. Target, 820 yards. Three for three with the Whiskey 4. So let's take a look at this guy real quick and we'll go over some of the specs. First thing, we'll talk about what it ships with. You've got your owner's manual, cleaning cloth, your adjustment tools. In here, it ships with flip up lens caps on both sides. You've got a 30mm main tube. We're going to be throwing this on a 0 MOA mount. This is going on a 5.56. Take off this rear lens cap real quick and we'll take a look at the diopter. Now the diopter on this is really smooth. Every optic that I have experienced so far from Sig Sauer, they've got one of the most nice, easy to adjust diopters on the market. You do have about a 4-inch eye relief on this. It comes with a removable throw lever, so you can either choose to use that or not. I like them, so I use them on mine. Again, this is the 4-16 version, and the magnification ring is really nice and smooth. If we look at our parallax, we have a side parallax that adjusts from 50 out to infinity. Now you can get this in an illuminated version. This one is non-illuminated. As far as our adjustments for both horizontal and elevation, we've got 80 minutes total adjustment on both of these. The side adjustment, you have a removable cap, and I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but nice audible tactile clicks. I'll put that back to 0, throw this guy back on. And then you do have a locking top turret. This also has a 0 stop, but let's take a look at the top turret. Again, nice audible tactile clicks. The fit and finish on this, guys, is amazing, as with everything that I have experienced from Sig Sauer. Alright, let's talk for a second about eye relief and how we check it. According to Sig, this optic should have about a 3.5 to 3.9 inch eye relief. But we're just going to double check this. This is a little trick that I use, and you can do it with any optic. It works with any optic. If we take the optic and we mount it up, and then I take a box and a flashlight, and I shine that flashlight through the front of the optic, my eye relief is going to be where our light here focuses down into a little teeny bead. So if you notice, as I move it out, it widens out. And then as I bring it in, it focuses down into that nice little ball right there. So that's where we're going to get the full eye relief when we mount our optic. So let's take a look at that. That's focused in pretty tight right there. Like I say, according to Sig, that should be about a 3.5 to 3.9 inch eye relief. We'll just check that against what we've actually got, and that comes out to just about 3.5 right on the dot. So yeah, 3.5 inch eye relief. I did find when we were shooting this, that eye box, we mounted it at about 3 3/4, and man, that eye box, really easy, really nice to pick up. Now there's a couple of different reticle options that you can get this in. You can get it in both first and second focal plane, depending on which you want to use. We got this in the first focal plane Hunter 2.0 version, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. We'll take a look at the glass clarity and a little bit of film through the optic. Okay, this is a look through the reticle. We're on 16 magnification. This is the Hunter 2.0 reticle, and this is just on my back fence at 50 yards. The glass is exceptionally clear. There's very little chromatic aberration. And we will get some shoot-through footage with this optic in the next few days as we get a chance to take it out and test it out. Now let's talk about the zero stop. How to set the zero stop on your Sig Sauer Whiskey 4. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to remove this top screw, just like so. And then we're going to remove the turret cap. Once we remove the turret cap, notice you have this ring here. This is your zero stop, and you've got 3 set screws around the zero stop. This one is already set, but all you're going to do is you're going to loosen these set screws, and then you're going to rotate this clockwise until it hard stops. Once it hard stops, make sure it's down all the way. You're going to tighten these set screws back up, and then it's time to put your turret cap back on. We want to make sure that we are lined up with our zero line, and take that down all the way. Then we are going to put the screw back in and snug it up. And it's as simple as that to set the zero stop on your Whiskey 4. So it is a hard stop, just like so, and you do have that top blocking turret, but can't go past zero. We can go up, and it's going to hard stop for us at our zero. .300 yards, Whiskey 4. Target 820 yards. Three for 3 with the Whiskey 4. Alright, we are at the range and have just finished up shooting with the Whiskey 4, and we did have some issues with the Tacticam today, which has been a common problem with the Tacticam. We will be switching everything over to a trigger cam for the next all of our videos, but whatever footage I did get, I will throw in the video here too. Initial impressions on this optic, I think it's solid. I think it's good to go. We were only shooting out to 820 yards today, but this is on a 5.56, so it tracked true to the data that I'm using. Tracking was good. The parallax seemed to be in line with the distances that we were shooting at. As far as magnification goes, there's no issue there. There is, a little bit of chromatic aberrations, which you would expect out of a $400 optic. Not a big deal, very usable. Tracking is true. I would say that the optic is pretty dang solid. Zero stop is ridiculously easy to set, as you guys saw in the video, and I would love to hear your impressions on it as well. I will throw a link in the description if you guys are interested in picking one of these up, but I think it's a pretty solid optic for a $400 4-16 optic. Thanks for watching.